me finish up this one round before I dip out.
Alright, I invited you to just join up when you're done.
I didn't want to ditch the melon.
Just invite the melon to party.
I don't think he'd want to join this party.
Release the JJ. What?
Dude, he commented on my TikTok earlier and said, release the ripping files. And I was like, bro, what?
Bruh. What?
Cater said he would join party in like 5 minutes.
Okay.
Bro, that sounds like Glaze. He said the cater.
The, bro. Why are we saying the cater, bro?
Because I can say the cater if I want.
Let's get this set going. Who's that talking back to me, by the way? That doesn't fly in this party. Especially when I'm around. Yeah, that's right. Go on mute.
That's right, you said it.
Like, bro, JJ, who are you?
Hey, go back on mute. Yeah, see, look at me, listen.
Bro, you're good. Bro, like, JJ, who are you, bro? Walk in.
You're just not gonna witness my glory, then. You know, I start telling people that.
Dude, don't turn into another Jill Sama.
I need to quote everything like something like Trill Sama and Master Awesome will say.
Dude, I can send you a list, dude. There's so much.
The only thing I know so far is escape my lunges.
Okay, every time you join a party with anyone slightly worse than you or somebody that you've never heard of, you have to say, what is this backwater party? That's what you say every time. That was like the biggest thing I'd say.
Party.
Or like anytime you met somebody new, what is this backwater random doesn't deserve to speak to me or be in my presence.
Yo, who said that? Trill or Awesome?
Trill.
Bro. Oh my goodness, is he more egotistical than Awesome? Like, yo.
Oh, way more. But like, at least he had a reason to be.
Bro. I want to be entertained. I want to see the Melon versus Trill.
Never is gonna happen.
You want to see the melon versus who?
Don't speak unless spoken to, boy.
Nigga, JJ, who are you? You're so black, bro.
Bro, fat guy Porky probably walks by like the tables at the restaurants and he probably says, "Ma'am, I'm gonna need to commandeer this fork for eating purposes."
You probably walk into like the local ammunition shop and be like, yeah, I'm gonna need to commandeer this 50 cal for professional government reasons.
Bro, for official government purposes, bro, this guy. Bro, you probably start begging when you walk by people's tables. You're probably like, mind if I try? Just starts digging in. Porky, I saw you rolling around in the mud earlier.
Bro, I'm not a pig.
Did you have a good time in that mud?
Good time in the mud is crazy.
Saw your little legs in the air. Little stubby legs.
Yo, dude.
Back rolled in the mud.
I saw you swinging from those vines earlier, JJ.
What, am I supposed to be like the Black Tarzan?
What? No.
Bro.
Oh my god.
the symbol Caesar makes with his hands that represents home, the window.
Yeah, the window. What you talking about? it's like his peace symbol or whatever. It's like a sign.
Is my symbol a gun? A gun symbol.
It's a Glock.
That's the reply. He said, "What? I don't need you anymore."
Just send him a picture of a taco or something. I don't know. I'll hold him over.
Or like a Consuela meme saying, "No, Ernesto," or stuff like that. I should get like AI to say like, "Never mind, Ernesto," with Consuela.
No taco for you.
The real Ernesto.
Peter, Mr. Joe, Mr. Bonnie.
Mr. John, Mr. Peter, Mr. Bonnie, Mr. Ernesto.
Lord, Mr. Muriel, Mayor West, Mr.
Mayor West.
It's just as good as the store brand.
Bro.
Wait, what's this? Wait, listen.
Mayor West, Mr. Oh my God, seriously. Look, this isn't Windex, but it's just as good as the store brand. No, it'd leave a film. I'm okay with the film, just use it. No, I no can clean. Shit. Hello? Mr. Tate. Oh, yes, sir. Quite. It's the Emperor. Oh, tell him I know can do Friday. Okay. Sir?
I know can do Friday. I'm waiting now, by the way.
Are we almost ready to do the set?
Yeah, I'm backing out of my game right now. We just finished. Hence on why people are joining party now. But yeah.
Let's go, Scagliacci. Let me know when you guys are ready. We were both VA, by the way.
We're ready.
3, 2, 1, search.
Corky, you do the speaking for me.
No,
Cancel.
but you queue though, because I have double search data, so you search.
Yeah, I got you. You do speaking though. I got you.
3,
Alright,
2,
we're ready.
1, search. Tatooine.
Tatooine? Yeah.
What's icy? Nice.
I'm back.
We're not even Consuela voice. No, I don't use that cleaner. It leave a film.
Had to clean Ernesto. Give him bath, I did.
The exactly way it goes, but there's this part I just remember this like watching this one Consuela episode where it was like Peter gave her $50 for something and to like go home, and she's like, "No, I keep $50, but I stay."
No, I actually know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
I can't remember the exact line though, or like how it goes. I'll have to look it up later.
Alright.
Any commentary or no?
I got you with the commentary, bro. I'll lock in.
Alright.
Bro, do Consuela voice. I'm joking now.
Go out of bounds. Go out of bounds. Are you out of bounds?
I would have set boundaries for you guys, but you guys both know
Yeah.
Tatooine
Yo, go out of bounds,
precisely
bro. Go out of bounds. Go out of bounds.
JJ kill him. JJ kill him.
Oh,
never mind.
Yo, how he was in there for like a good 20 seconds, bro. Alright.
Alright, Obi-Wan versus Vader. Slightly Vader-sided, but not a bad matchup for Obi-Wan overall. Definitely able to draw this 60-40 overall. Obi-Wan does have some kill potential. Stamina pressure is decent in this matchup, but Vader is just the better character. Vader has no bad matchups. JJ and Glizzard both trade hits here. JJ down to 460, 10 health away from taking permanent damage. Does some permanent health there with the D-Rush to Glizzard, doing 180 damage with that D-Rush. Forward, being a really good card. Animation cancel barely misses there for Lizard. He has his buff popped though, so if I'm JJ, I'd probably back off here. But looks like he has low stamina, so Lizard backs off instead, wasting the saber throw in the process. No push for JJ. Saber throw goes burn through again. Mind Trick does come out. D-Rush connects. Kind of a bad initiation though, because now you're forcing your opponent to play defensively, and you have nothing to hit them through their block with, so he's going to get all that health back. Not the greatest Mind Trick D-Rush. Parries the choke. Maybe a little telegraph on that choke. Mind Trick goes through again. Are we going to see another D-Rush here? We don't. Actually, yes we do. Jumps over it though, once again. Tad bit predictable. Does get the hit on the end of the D-Rush though. Do we see an angle? Do we see a hook? We don't. Kind of a standstill here. Buff once again popped, but gets double parried. All that bonus health goes away. D-Rush doesn't connect, but he continues his pressure with the Mind Trick. Maybe stamina pressure is the right play here rather than angle mash. Gets down to 460, 10 more HP, and he takes permanent damage. Lizard having a hard time getting any significant damage on this Obi-Wan here. That 300 base health regeneration does wonders. JJ going for the Star Wars dual stack, bouncing off of his head like he's a Goomba from Super Mario.
There is no emotion, there is.
Lizard misses choke though. It's very detrimental here because now JJ has free reign to pressure him. Doesn't even need to Mind Trick. Though buff does come out, maybe that's a silver lining. Still, takes massive damage. JJ takes his first big chunk of perm the entire fight. The tides have turned. Mind Trick's out though. JJ is not going to stop. He doesn't want to let up the pressure he does have. Doesn't want to give Lizard the advantage here, but it looks like he might have to. He just made a really bad trade. Choke does get a miss though. We do see some more trades go through here, but do we see anything else? 1 minute on the clock. This could go to a draw. Could be a win though. JJ only on 280 HP. Only going to be on a maximum of about 410, if I had to guess. Yep, exactly 410. Goes for a hook D-Rush. Doesn't get the hook, but D-Rush does go through. Gets a hit afterward. Doesn't quite look like it was an angle. It was more so that the block was down. He's really having a hard time hitting a push combo though. More so getting his damage through trades. Maybe some stamina pressure we see here. We do see Lizard get his stamina back, but at the cost of one hit. Has to get his health regeneration back again. But he does have his choke to kind of play defense here with. And he does have buff now too. Down to 20 seconds on the clock. Now a draw here probably benefits JJ more than it benefits Lizard, as he is using his Vader quite early. We see a lunge combo go through, but he can't get any hits. He'll get choked if he tries to go for a swing there. JJ, realizing that that he has to draw this, just plays defensively. Very well played from both players. Yo, chat, was that S tier commentary?
Pretty good. I changed my character at the last second. Good idea that I did.
That scoundrel Solos has been eliminated from the competition.
Alright, we get to see Anakin versus Grievous. Definitely not a favorable matchup for Anakin. Grievous definitely has a pretty good advantage over Anakin in this matchup. Definitely a 65-35, I'd say. Anakin really just struggling to make things happen here. Massive Strikes is kind of a silver lining, but they both have bad stamina, and Anakin just loses the trade game due to beating Heart. But JJ lands a good combo there. Uses Unrelenting Advance to try to tank some damage, but he soaks up the pull, but at the cost of another Lightsaber swing. Knocks him out of the Heroic Might. JJ tries to lunge him down, but gets the Zesty Twirl animation. Hits him out of the claw, though, stopping his health regeneration. Maybe a really bad claw there. Wind up hit, a Passionate goes through. Maybe it was better to use the claw to get away rather than try to engage some damage here. Now he takes an extra like 50 additional perm that he didn't have to take. Gets hit with a Heroic, but luckily lands right behind him. Gets a hit on the way up there. I think JJ may have been an HM glitch, so wasn't able to block there, but unfortunate. Goes for that Unrelenting again. That is not a very good usage of it, though. Gets hit out of it a lot. Claw gets pulled in the claw. Damage reduction, kind of saving his life there, but JJ does stop his regen, which is probably what he was going for. Does not eat that hook. Barely avoids it. Passion Strike goes through. Glizzard hanging on for dear life here, getting parried out of the Claw Rush. Cowardly retreat, really reducing that damage, though. Trying to get some parries out of the Heroic, it looks like. That wasn't the greatest Heroic. Maybe he knew he could have punished it. JJ, feeding Lizard parries, gets angled. Now it's even. Beating Heart, having 350 regen just evens this fight out so much. JJ lands that Heroic, though. This could be it if he gets his 2. But he goes for a ground swing. Doesn't get the right animation. Should have gone for a jump. Passionate connects. Lizard down to 1 again. Where he's been for most of this fight. Sitting pretty on just 1 swing. JJ tries to get the same Heroic that he's gone for 4 times now, but it doesn't work the 4th time. Worked the 3rd time, because 3rd time's the charm. Gets angled, loses his first point of the set. JJ really having a hard time picking these matchup here. He goes Luke into Dooku. Not the greatest win percentage, but definitely a winnable matchup on paper. Takes his first bit of big bulk, he takes massive perm. Strike my word from the record there. Pushes right into Duelist. Gets a force push. Manages to avoid the stun though, knowing that going for 2 would get him punished. Epicenter and doing an additional 40 damage. Actually, I don't even know if he hit Epicenter. And JJ just eats 2 angles, takes another loss here. Having a really hard time picking his matchups.
What's calling you around?
Alright, we see our first somewhat even matchup of the entire set. Rey has a little bit of an edge over Maul. just doing way more damage and being the better character, but Maul is really hard to pin down with Ray, just hard to kill. So maybe we see a draw here. Did we do see a double parry come out early? Chokehold goes through. Do we see follow-ups? We see a double saber throw. That should be a decent amount of perm. Yeah, we do see about 15 perm. Tries to dash the hook, doesn't quite work. Gets 2 hits on this choke though. That might be about 10 perm if he had inside popped. I don't know if he did. Gets more swings there. Screw 10 perm, he got way more now. He's up like 100 or 150 probably. Good dash as well, gets a dash and a hit on the choke. If he timed his swings a bit better, he could have knocked him out of the choke. Does mind trick the Maul here though. Really keeping him on the defensive, which is where Maul usually is in this matchup. Another bad choke from Glizzard, really getting unpunished here. Eats a dash strike, down to 1 swing here. Regens up, now he's on 2 swings, and he gets hit twice with an angle. JJ takes his first point of the set, scores 2-1 Glizzard.
Gave him hell for a while anyway.
We get to see a really good matchup for JJ here. Wow, he gets Kylo Yoda. If he fumbles this, then this would be a generational fumble. Gets frozen, but has buff to get out of that. Glizzard goes for a preemptive pull there, not understanding that buff will get him out in time. Gets pushed on the frenzy. JJ lunges down the push there, and he just has so much damage now. He's secured that damage lead that Yoda gets, and now he just gets to play offense for the rest of the game, and Kylo is forced on the defense, trying to survive these dash strikes and these swings, and the buff is just so much for Kylo to deal with. Gets a pull into a frenzy, but JJ's just going to trade that with a push. Not really much you can do there in that matchup. Secures a quick little win there in a Kylo Yoda matchup, but luckily now Glizzard doesn't have to play Kylo again. We are at 2-2. Looks like we did a full circle here, right back to the start of the rotation. They went the same characters again. Their most comfortable characters, I'd assume. Glizzard on Vader, JJ on Obi-Wan. Going right into that angle mash. He's relentless. He wants this kill to secure himself a light side victory. Doesn't quite get the damage he's looking for though, looks like. Glizzard gonna be able to back up and get all that health back. Does still have choke in hand, hasn't quite used it yet. D-Rush does go through. Maybe he did use choke, I just didn't hear. Gets an angle as well, stopping that health regeneration though. Buff pops. 200 extra bonus health there. Gets choked out of the defensive rush. Glizzard gets an animation cancel into a hit, securing himself a good 120 perm it looks like. JJ retreating around the edges of the boundaries. Both players trading, JJ losing the exchange. 3, 2.
Everybody go Blaster, right? Pretty good map. Except that friend request.
Is it a 3-bar lobby for anyone else, or is that just my Wi-Fi?
That's just you.
All these usually what it is. So.
We got 2
Yeah.
commentators, so that's a W. Let me appear online real quick. What's good, Clint? How you doing, man? Nothing much. Yeah. You want to commentate too, or? You don't need to, it's just...
Oh, they won't even be able to hear you. Yeah.
Alright, Crosshair, you're gonna invite JJ, alright? So add him and invite him to your team. Alright?
JJ, has he invited you yet? Oh.
Go to click options, go on the top, click the top of your screen, which is your avatar, and then you should see all your friends.
Be glad it is I, not the Tordengar, who found you.
Alright, homeowner's there.
Alright, I'll remember the quick button. Go to 3, 2, 1, leave.
Gosh, I'm in the queue.
Let's see if we can get him to back out.
Yeah.
Doesn't really matter if somebody gets the win or not, though, because we can just draw it out with blasters. Worst comes to worst, and we're not going to lose any sabers. But...
Yeah, but just takes a while.
No, it'll be fine. Trust. Let's see. Moons. Let me message this guy. See, 69 hours on Battlefront. That's a good sign, you know? Exactly 69. It's a lucky number.
Yo, what?
You heard me? I asked him to back out nicely. Let's see.
Nice. I'm in.
There we go. Alright, so what has to happen here, unfortunately, since he did join, is going to give us the win either way. So I'm going to kill you, Crosshair, once Lizard loads in. And then if it comes down to it, we're going to draw a blaster round later on by one of us staying alive. So it's fine.
No, let him kill you. Let him kill you. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm on 100 no misses, so I'm not going to be able to hit shots for shit. I'll probably do boundaries real quick on this map just in case. But
I know boundaries, but we'll do it for the stream. Yeah.
The sake, well, not just the stream, but just for the sake of like consistency, so nobody can say, "Hey, he said, she said, I didn't know." It's just the best thing to do all around.
Yeah. Right, I'm appearing online. That's what I need to change. He's too superior for me, he says. Yo, JJ, bro, you know Smasher?
1 sec. Hold on, give me a minute.
Yo, you beat Smasher 6-0?
You did, yeah.
Hold on, let me,
Alright, yes, I did.
Alright. So, once you guys are both over here, we'll do it quick. Alright, so don't go under the ship too much. Don't go past this little line here, this little divot. Don't go past the landing gear under the ship. Don't play past these boxes. Don't go past the pillars on either side here or underneath these little Naboo fighters here. And then play up to these boxes a little bit, kind of play around them. Don't go past them. And then you can play up to the back wall here, along this, and back to the divot, making a line back towards the ship. Good, good. Alright.
goddamn headache. Are we ready?
Luke versus Maul. Very, very fundamentally played matchup. JJ misses his saber throw. I don't know where he was aiming there. Maybe at the light fixtures on the ceiling. Glizzard goes for a little bit of an animation cancel push, maybe looking for a frame trap. Doesn't quite get it though. Ooh, barely misses the choke on the repulse. Gets hit with epicenter and a swing, it looks like. Takes no perm though. Neither player is taking perm. Except for Lizard, takes a little bit of perm there. Takes a little bit more with the spin attack. A little bit more chip damage. Down to 625 HP. Gets a frame trap off the repulse. Lizard gets bailed out by the ship. Misses the push again. Going for those frame traps quite often, it looks like. Maybe he'll connect one later on, foreshadowing, maybe. Good hook from JJ. Secures himself a bit more permanent damage. Maybe 25 more. It's another saber throw, it's 25 more perm. And he does about 50 more. Gets a double parry. Oh my god. He's just Blizzard here getting put into a blender. But he has a little bit of health to spare here, down to 71 HP. Saber throw connects. JJ going for those a little bit of walk-in angles. Gets a repulse, but gets choked in the process, trying to run down the kill. Lizard coming back into the boundaries. JJ lends another hook. Lizard tries to reaction it with a push, but he goes for a ground push. A little bit too slow. Gets hit by a saber throw in the process as well. Gets double parried on the repulse. A little bit risky on low HP. 3-3. Alright, we can see a Yoda versus Dooku. This matchup is actually one of the most even in the game in my opinion, but I definitely think a lot of Yodas struggled to play it correctly. Lizard going for the early approach here with the dash strikes. But Duelist is popped. This is where usually I back off when I'm Yoda. I don't like to swing in a Duelist. It's just not very smart a lot of the time. Alright, for example, right there, takes permanent damage, eats a lightning stun as well. Buff kind of saves him a little bit HP, but the damage is done. He's 150 perm down. And JJ's able to expose here for free due to Yoda not having buff. Gets a hook, gets another hit off of the hook. Duelist is popped, Lizard can't swing again, he's on defense. Goes for the push though, very, very, very risky, but does pay off. Gambles. Gets hit out of the air there. He's going for dashes on low HP. He hits a push down to 76 HP. He's just trading his health away. JJ chasing him down with a duelist. Gets an angle there as well. Goes for the same stun that he went for last time. Lizard doesn't quite fall for it this time, but goes for a push in his face. Down to 6 HP. Let's see if JJ can secure himself the win here. Lizard lands a dash strike. Goes for another, buffs right after. Maybe not the best decision, gets hit with a push, but then JJ hits him with a stun and finishes him off while he's in the exposed weakness. 4-3. Ooh, we get to see this matchup the other way around. Lizard on Obi-Wan this time, JJ the one on Vader. Lizard goes for an early mind trick D-rush. Maybe not the best play, because now JJ just gets to have buff for free and pressure. Does get a push though. Lunge goes through, only one hit because of the bad animation. Saber throw does connect, goes for another D-rush to initiate some damage, but now he has nothing to follow up his combos with. Gets a frame trap out of the push. D-rush does connect. Gets a prediction on JJ. JJ kind of getting put into a blender here.
Why do I get the feeling you're going to be the death of me?
See a bit of a stand still here. Maybe Lizard's a bit of frightful of the choke, as you should be, and JJ, the one going for some offense here, eats a trade that doesn't really benefit him. Kenobi takes no perm there.
Let's speed this up.
Does get hit with a defensive rush though, and a prediction. Gets choked though. JJ misses any sort of follow-up that he could have gotten. Gets hit with a defensive rush. Lizard eats another hook, gets hit with that saber throw. Takes his first bit of perm, 55 permanent damage.
No time for pleasantries.
You see a mind trick, Obi-Wan says it's his turn to go for some offense. Choke is a miss. Now Obi-Wan can continue that offense, maybe stamina pressure. Gets hit with a hook swing in the process though, doesn't take any more perm. Not a bad exchange for the Obi-Wan.
You want to reconsider your actions.
JJ kind of being wasteful with the stamina. Lizard really able to get a lot of extra hits that he normally wouldn't be able to, just due to JJ not having the stamina to go for things he could go for. Obi-Wan takes his first kind of bad trade, I would say, of the set, but gets a defensive rush in exchange, and he parries him afterward. JJ just doesn't want to get away with his advantage.
You are fighting for the wrong side.
Good parries from the Vader there. 392, no more additional perm. Gets a push combo, gets the frame trap by accident, though Vader tries to choke, anticipating the D-rush, but Lizard doesn't go for it until after. down to 392. We've seen that magic number a few times now. Where Lizard gets down to 392, but he hasn't taken any extra perm. Kills JJ, no stamina. 4-4. Alright, Crosshair, you have to stay alive this game, by the way. Because we accidentally, or not accidentally, but we had to win a round early on. So, to avoid not scuffing the set, just try to stay alive this round and just watch from the sidelines out of the way. I don't know if you heard me, but...
He did.
I have to die, but Crosshair cannot. Just make sure if it goes to a draw, I'll remind you, but if it goes to a draw, Crosshair will have to kill himself. Good double parry early on. Really bad heroic early from Lizard. Air parries the claw though. Does take a little bit of perm. I think it's about 40 off the top of my head. Oh no, it's like 100. Wow, eats more big hits there. Lizard has to play this bad matchup now. Pulls down the heroic, gets double parried anyway. Gets hit with a claw going for a pull. JJ misses the follow-ups on the floor. Lizard barely getting up in time. Goes for a thrust surge, gets parried though. Lizard kind of low to be trading and parrying here though. Might have to play this careful. Looks like he does, they both back up. JJ jumping around in his face like a little kangaroo. Gets punished for it. Goes for the unrelenting. Gets passionate struck well in the unrelenting. Doesn't lose any perm. Neither player does. Air parries that claw again. That's a really risky maneuver. Gets double parried on the heroic again. Manages to knock JJ over though. JJ going for those B-hops to finish him off. Gets a claw instead. Lizard forgets to dodge. Alright. 5-4.
Are you doing first blood rules?
I'd imagine, if you guys are playing by tournament standard.
Yeah, let's do
5-4, Lizard got first bloods. Do you want side or ban? Lizard.
I'll take light side.
Alright, JJ ban.
Wait, no, I'm sorry, not light side. I meant dark side.
Okay, JJ ban.
Vader.
Okay. Okay. Dark side, no Vader for Lizard. Light side for JJ. We just skip Hoth anyway, so.
Hoth is a good map.
What? Since when?
I no agree.
What do you mean? Like, there's a dueling area.
Alright, bro, you do you.
Alright, so JJ, you want to skip it or do it? Because I don't mind doing
Skip
this.
Taka. We're going with Taka.
Skip it, alright. Kusa glitch ripping? You don't have Kusa, do you?
Nope.
Yeah, I don't know how to scoreboard glitch, so.
He maneuvers gravity and like.
Fuck you, JJ.
Oh yeah, Porky. I heard what you said during the set. So you said, yeah, he eats a lot of eats big hits here or something.
Bro, I knew you were gonna say something.
Consuela hear everything.
Oh,
I'm sure you love that line, don't you, when the droid says,
We
dinner is
have-
about to be served.
we have lost a spectator.
Unfortunate. Oh, Clamp, you want to get in here? Yeah, it's like the last round anyway, so. Alright.
Doggy, go outside. No doggy in the house. Alright.
Trying to think of something else to say, like, with her voice. No, me no want
Crosshair's
pickles
back.
and burger.
Oh.
No pickles and burger.
Okay.
I hate to tell you this, Clamp, but the spectator has come back.
Oh. Well, I
says,
can just
oh.
watch from here.
That is true.
Why do I see an enemy on the map? Hold on, who else is Kusa glitching? Who else?
I'm
supposed to be in here. Hold on. I thought I was the only one in here. Hold on.
Oh yeah, JJ, bro. Wait. Clamp's hosting a 2v2 event where there's no rules or regulations. You should be my teammate for it.
Yo, hold up.
Yeah.
Because
will
we
do that.
can do any glitches we want, bro. We can do any
Yeah,
glitches we
anything.
want.
Yo, Storm's gonna be in that tournament racing like the
Yeah.
Yo,
Dude, I'm gonna,
bro.
if he, JJ, I already told him if he uses that shit on me, I'm reverse engineering it.
I already know how to riff. I already know how to beat it. Like he wasn't expecting it.
I know. That's why I want you on my team, JJ. Join my team.
Me and Diamante battled it to the death, but we won. the glorp thing or whatever it's called does not work. on my
Glorp.
Kusa.
Yeah.
Yeah, JJ is the only person who figured out how to counter it somehow.
I talked to Thronz and he said, he asked me some things. I told him, I said, you can do any glitch as long as it's not involving a laptop or a computer.
I know some pretty wacky shit that I'm gonna pull out, but
Yeah, he said there's a lot of weird stuff you can do without a computer.
there's like some absurd shit you can do. But it'd be infinite rocket barraging on Boba.
Only reason this like Thrawn's glitch is like very effective, but there's one flaw. It shows you like your character selection, which pretty much
Yep.
I can Kusa from there and spawn in and just move.
Alright, we got our sides, so
Yeah.
just no Vader. I'm sorry.
You said go card Vader?
Yeah.
Alright, bet. Hold on. JJ, bro. You got a freaking big laser, bro, in the temple. Smasher is
Wait, what?
glazing the crap out of you.
Oh.
I said 5-4 is JJ. He's like, yes, JJ, let's go. I said 3-2 or 3-1, whatever I got. He was like, no. Oh wait, this isn't the dueling area.
This is Duel's favorite map, I think.
You can see Dooku versus Obi-Wan. Very slightly geared towards Obi-Wan, but not by a crap ton. We see an exchange of abilities. Glizzard takes his first bit of permanent damage due to a defensive rush hit there. That 180 damage is just really hard to get around. One hit into a D-rush just does a good amount of perm.
Sith Lords are my speciality.
Blizzard on the offensive here. Pops Duelist and Expose. We'll see if JJ manages to get around this. Does tank a hit. I don't think that quite does 300. I think it does like 290, depending on the cards. So JJ shouldn't have taken perm there. Maybe he does now, though. think he took like 20 or 30 perm off that. And I would be right, he does.
Crosshair, go out of bounds.
Good stun from Glizzard. Gets 2 hits off of the lightning stun there, doing a significant amount of permanent damage to JJ. JJ, Mind Trick's absolutely nothing. We see an exchange of sabers here. JJ getting the worst end. Goes for another swing after. Quite risky. Gets defensive rush though. Pays off. We see another... Well, that's not a trade. That's just JJ eating 2 hits there while Lizard pounds into his side. Gets an angle as well. Goes for the stun. Exposes out. Gets pushed. JJ can't follow up. Too far away. No lunges. Down to 180 on Lizard. Mind Trick is on. We'll take 2 hits to kill Lizard here, though. Now it's 3. Now it's 4. Well, actually, it's 3 still. But... Ooh, bad exchange for Lizard. Down to 120. 1 shot. At a maximum HP here of 370, just below where Obi-Wan is. JJ lands another one of those defensive rushes, putting Lizard right at 190. Goes for a stun, gets kind of punished for it though. Ooh, almost gets hit there as well. JJ going for that defensive rush. Duelist is popped though with the expose. This could be a deadly combo. JJ gets hit by something, and he does get hit. This could be death if he gets hit one more time. Manages to regen though. Ooh, push. He gets sent flying. Maybe for the better for Lizard. That could have been a death combo there. See both players doing angle attempts. Gets pushed again. Does JJ get the follow-ups? He does. Secures the win, 6-4.
Good game.
GG's. Bro, if I missed that swing, the Glock was coming out. I swear.
The Glock, bro.
Alright, good game. I'm gonna hop off.
Alright.